casual Sunday morning. Time for a stream. I kind of like this casual Sundayness. Basically, when I get off work, we're just waiting for this load. When I get off work, if I feel like staying up for a little bit, I think it'd be nice to play a casual, relaxing game. And this game is perfect for that because I don't have to stress. And then tonight, when I play the games that hopefully scare the heck out of me, it'll work out perfect. So we'll see how it goes. So last time I played, I was about to buy my first garage, but I was about $600 short in a sad state of affairs. I did, however, do a nice long ass drive to get 60 grand to be able to buy my first garage. Then, in infinite wisdom, I realized if I hire a driver, I need to have a truck, and I didn't want to sit there. I'll just go to this screen. I didn't want to sit there and have to wait until I did like umpteenth number of loads to buy a truck, and then umpteenth number of loads to customize it the way I wanted to, although I didn't do much because I'm a businessman. But I didn't want to have to do all that. So I played offline. I took a loan so that I can buy my first truck, for my first driver, for my first garage. So that's where we're at now. So if we go into company manager, let's go to garage manager. My normal garage is in Nuremberg. It's tiny. I'm making a bit of a profit there. However, I bought a garage in Paris because that's where I was at. And I hired my first driver. Her name is Orsolia. Yes, she's all right. I put her up for a long distance, so hopefully she starts doing longer freights, starts making the big bank, but we'll see how that goes. She's doing all right. If we look at her log, she's making some money. She's had some bigger runs, but we're kind of increasing there, so hopefully it stays that way. I gave her the same truck I'm driving, kind of. Gave her the FH16 with the Romanian paint job, Romanian flag paint job, because my girlfriend's Romanian, and I figured the first truck I buy is going to be Romanian, or at least have that paint job. So there is that right there. So that's where we're at so far. My badass truck with my weird guy, still the same. I did change some of the lighting on top and I believe on the bottom part, but for the most part my truck is the same as it was when we left. I really didn't do too much, but like I said, I did buy this truck, give it to this driver, and everything else. Now you'll see my money here in the left hand corner. Ooh, it's almost covered up by my cool graphic. I was smart, and when I took out my loan, this is how you do it, kids. I took out the loan, only used half of it. I'm actually keeping the rest of it until my let's see how many. Ooh, we got a lot left. Left to repay 382. I have 331. So my intention is to build up some money while it's taking its 5 grand a day, and then cash out the loan so I can pay the loan off, but then also still have some money to roll with, so I'm not a broke ass, because that would just make sense. And since they're going to take 5 grand a day, I didn't know how much my new driver would be bringing in. I didn't want to go completely broke, paying the loan back really quickly. So I'm gonna try to earn up some money. And then, oh, I forgot it's Sunday. They do the boring talk stuff on Sunday. I didn't want to build up my money, be broke after paying the loan back, but I do want to pay the loan back because I don't like the 5 grand coming out each day. So since I'm going to do a casual drive here, let me move some of my refreshments, because as I've learned playing Euro Truck Simulator, gotta have the drink and the vape in front of you. Don't want that off to the left. I got the left hand using for the driving here. I think what I'm thinking for today is that I want to take some short runs if I can, so that way I can get a few more runs in. I noticed just in playing that I was doing some really long runs, and it really kind of, I mean, it ends up being just basically me doing one run and I'm done. So I kind of want to do some short runs, but I need to fix my truck first, and I also want to discover some of this area. So I'm gonna just whip out here, not even paying attention to traffic, but luckily it was green and nobody was there to hit me. I want to discover some of this. Ooh, I'm speeding already. Off to a fantastic start. Only the best from Daniel in the morning. I want to discover some stuff. I'll probably come back to this building we just passed, honestly, and see what kind of things they have. I have a feeling this is a recruitment agency. Yeah, it looks like by the signboard this is a recruitment agency. So we're gonna be good on that. Ugh, speeding again. All right, I'm gonna go back down here. I'm just making rounds here. I'm paying for my own gas. I'll waste it how I see fit. Let's go to the garage here and get fixed up. Let's see, right here. I'm just gonna speed all around this little town because that's what they get when they let a guy with a big old flaming skull on his truck. There we go. Ooh, slick. I'm only at 4% damage, but I really just don't like having my truck be out of service, like out of order in any way. It's only the wheels. That's typical from driving. So we'll get that covered. Let's get the heck out of Dodge and go see what they got to offer for jobs. Now, clumsily, smarter than the average bear. I thought for sure I was gonna whip into that, and that's a real fear of mine, leaving these places. Once I 100% my truck, doesn't really do any good to do damage to it on the way out, but I'm not gonna pretend it hasn't happened, and we'll just leave it at that. So let's not speed too hard through this town. Oh, my cruise still isn't set, so we'll set that again in a minute here. I'm gonna go right over to this building so that way I can discover their building too, and we'll see if they have any cool short loads I can take. Well, I don't know if they'll be cool or not, but they'll be short loads, and that's what I want to do. Hit that fancy turn signal again. All right, come on, Gobber. Come on. Man, if I was this guy, I would. Oh, he's turning too? What the hell? Like nobody can go through the X's or what? If I was that cop, I would have turned around and pulled my ass over. Just for riding my ass. It's inappropriate. All right, let's canoodle our way in here. Turn signal. I don't know if there's any benefits using your turn signal. I mean, I know on the freeway. Oh, looks like it's gonna be freight containers. I know on the freeway you get some kind of like slowdown. They'll slow down a little bit, but I said let's take a short one, and then this is all that pops up. Oh, well, we could go to Slovakia. I kind of want to take forklifts. I know that I just said I was gonna do a short one, but man, forklifts. I mean, look at the money. The money's good. What is this? It's an important delivery. It's a high value cargo. I mean, it's got money in the bank. Let's do this sweet low bid. Oh no, Schwarzmuller. Yeah, let's do the Schwarzmuller one. I mean, I downloaded the pack. Why not use them? So there we go. Let's take this long ass job. That's gonna be a day and a half. I'm already breaking my first rule of let's just do a chill one. But you know what? That's casual Sunday. It's what we do on casual Sunday. I'm looking to see if the dog's trying to get out of the room or not. They're not a fan of being locked in. Oh, she is. Haha. Watch this move from the backside. Never to return again for the rest of my playthrough. Because I won't be able to hear if she's wanting to get back in. Alright. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at that. Oops. I almost thought I missed it. I'm gonna have to sleep soon too. This was kind of poor planning on my part. And 3 hours I'm gonna have to sleep. So we'll get out of Dodge here, as I keep referring to it. And I'm sure we'll find a sleep spot somewhere along the way. Carrying forklifts. I probably, in hindsight, now this is in hindsight because this is how hindsight works. In hindsight, it would have been smarter to sleep before accepting this load. So that way, because I'm guessing my time is based on if I picked it up and went straight there. I know there's some cushion. I have figured that out because I've got on some loads where there's some cushion. But that doesn't account for the idiots, the construction, the slowdowns that you might run into. So we'll see. Especially, we'll see if I can get that trailer around without screwing it up. Okay, I didn't screw it up. Didn't screw it up too bad. Nobody noticed. So we'll just keep on moving. We've got the tunage going. Not so bad now that I fixed my hotkeys, because the last time I tried to switch the volume and I had just switched my hotkeys for my stream, I kind of looked like amateur hour. So we got that squared up now. But of course, the end game is to get the Stream Deck to make that all so much easier. Because then I wouldn't have to use hotkeys on my keyboard. I could just ping, 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 hit the stream scenes I want without using my number. Right now I'm using my number pad for my hotkeys, so I mean it'll get the job done, that's for sure. A nice rain today. Let's get a little bit more action on these wipers here. A little 5-finger death punch on the radio, a little bit of rain coming down as we go through the countryside. Now I don't know if anyone can tell me, but I think, what was it the other day? I think how did I figure it out? I think it was an hour is 3 to 4 minutes. I want to say a general hour, I think is 3 to 4 minutes in game. I could be wrong. But I think that's what I had figured out. I think it came to about 4 minutes, 3.5, 4 minutes. 4 would mean that 15 minutes per 1 minute. But I don't think that's right. That actually doesn't sound right. It might be 4 minutes. I don't remember. I really kind of was trying to figure it out. I think I had it the other day. I should have wrote it down. But, you know, that's what happens when you think of something and you don't write it down. Point being, I was curious as to how much time translates into the real game versus real world. I could be about right. I could be suffering from that night shift tiredness getting the better of my logic right now. But it's actually not too bad if it's about 4 minutes for an hour. Yeah, that would make each minute 15 minutes, which isn't bad, but these long trips, you could see why it would take that long. I know I've driven some trips. Oh, as I start speeding through this corner, I've taken some loads that have taken quite a bit of time, which I'm sure isn't unnatural in this game. But I know I took one that took me, I believe it was like an hour and a half. And then actually the other day, when I was catching up on here and playing some other stuff, I took one that I think took me, I want to say about 2 hours, because I played before work the one day and then actually had to save at one of my rest stops and continue for about 15 to 20 minutes the next day. So that was quite a haul. That's how I got to where I was at now. So, but definitely cool. I'm definitely still enjoying this game. Let's see if I can keep it on. Oh, no. Curve coming up here. Still enjoying the game though. I mean, like I said, it works good for casual playing. Let's see, I got an hour. Let's play smart here. And let's probably go into where it says no left turn. Just because I have until Wednesday. I want to do the majority of the driving straight. I don't want to get screwed over and not have a rest area. Yeah, that was totally not proper. Yeah, let me just stop the engine right here. That'll work. Cool, why not? I'll get some gas because I'm kind of leaned in that way, and we're at about half a tank roughly. These gas prices, oh goodness. Oh, I stopped on a dime. We all saw that. It just wasn't the dime that counted. All right, let's get rolling. Let's get Rick rolling here. Probably why you're not supposed to come in this way or leave this way. Let's see. All right, I got lucky. You turn the windshield wipers off now. It looks like we've got a beautiful morning starting, so this will be good. We'll get some daytime driving in. Let's get that cruise control and get going. Yeah. I don't know where I was gonna go with that next statement, but yeah, there it is. Cruising. Just play it long enough to where I'll get that flag. Copyright. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. So the more I play this, is that gonna bump me to 90? No, not that lucky. The more I play this, it actually makes me really, really, really curious to see what American Truck Simulator has to offer in the way of gameplay and stuff. Let's see if I can keep it straight. Ugh. It definitely requires less precision on the keypad there, since you're doing kind of bigger, jerkier movements. There's no way I could play like that full time though. And I mean, this is the way to do it right here. Look at my dancing bobblehead. But yeah, it definitely makes me excited to see what American Trucker has to offer. And actually, I feel confident enough in saying I have a fairly good grasp on the roads in Arizona and what is real. We'll see when I go to play, and what is real and what should be there. So it'll be interesting. I'm sure, without a doubt, they have the major, you know, the 10, the 101, maybe the 303, maybe the 303, the 17, because that's a major. The 17 is a major truck route north in Arizona, to north from Phoenix, and then you've got the 40, which cuts across northern Arizona to California, no, to Nevada. Nevada/California. The 10 goes straight to California through the kind of middle of the state. And then I-8, I believe it is the lower or the southern part of Arizona all the way to California. So it'll be interesting not only to see those highways, which I believe out of all those I named, I think I've been on all of them at some point. That'll be cool, but it'll also be cool to see the way Phoenix looks driving around there, because of course I know that area well. I reside in that area, so it will be very, very cool to see that, as well as California, and I believe it's California, Nevada, and Arizona. I believe that's in there. I don't think it might have New Mexico. Oh, we're waiting for this clown to turn. All of these clowns to turn, it looks like. Well, not the guy in the white car. All right, you guys all turn. I gotta switch lanes anyways. I think the light just turned, so that kind of worked out to my favor. Let's get over before these guys speed up. No, don't speed. So yeah, I'm kind of really interested in seeing that, and I don't want to start it early, but it may come soon that I'm gonna start that. I mean, I do have my garage now. My driver, the top recommended at the time, is making me some money. Not much, but you know, it is what it is. She's getting trained up so she can make me the big bucks. And then, you know, I can come off the road and just work on management. Just kidding. So we'll see how that goes, but I am excited to see what American Trucker has to offer as well. I did download, I guess I subscribed to only 3 mods on the Steam Workshop. One of them is it's interesting. It was a Volvo truck that's it's kind of, I want to call it the weirdest promotion that I would say. I mean, I didn't look through every truck design because who has time for that? But it was for the movie Scream. So that was interesting because I didn't know anybody would do a promo for the movie Scream on their truck. It's a cool design though, and I love horror movies. So for nothing else, and I didn't see any other ones because maybe I didn't look at them all, but if nothing else, that's why I added that one. There's another one, of course, for Monster Energy that someone did, and I think that almost wrecked. That goes without saying why I got that one, because I enjoy Monster. And what was the other one? Oh, it was a different variation. It was before I bought the Romanian truck pack. It was actually a user-made Romanian variant, which actually looks very cool too. So even though I bought the Romanian flag pack in the stuff I bought the other day, I think I'll probably keep that one because it did look cool. It was basically kind of, the flag looks similar to the one that's in the truck pack that I have equipped on my current driver, but I just thought, really? They couldn't just keep that up for me? It looks very similar to that one. It's just a little more, I want to say dynamic, honestly. It's a little more wavier. It looks a little cooler. So I wanted to, I was going to do that one before I knew I was going to buy the Romanian truck pack. But a lot of things went on sale. I think I talked about it the last time. A lot of things went on sale, like the heavy cargo and Italy and the other DLC pack that's older than Italy. All those went on sale, plus all the truck packs. So I went ahead and picked up the Romanian one. I picked up the German and Irish one because that's me. Oddly, I think I skipped the American one, but I might have grabbed that one just because. And I did add the Forces of Nature truck pack and skin pack, and then I think I had one more because obviously I have the Halloween one. That was the one I really wanted when I first bought the game. Literally, I saw the truck designs for the Halloween one. I was like, yeah, I want that. That's easy beasy. And actually, for American Truck Simulator, I also just bought the Halloween one right off the bat because I knew that, and the trucks look cool and it fits my style. So those two immediately got bought the first time. But I think I got something other than Force of Nature, but we'll end up checking that out at some point. Maybe when I go to repair my truck this next time. It's weird when you're going to select or when you're looking at stuff because it like applies it to your truck, like if you're gonna change it, but then if you don't want to change it, it's I kind of fell into a weird trap one time and I ended up paying for something I didn't want. So we'll take a look at it though. Hey, my driver made 1,500 bucks for me. Awesome. So we'll look at all those skin packs at some point. I think my truck, it might have some damage on it by the time we get to where we're going as far as tires or wear and stuff. So maybe I'll take her to a shop and put that on stream this time. That way we can kind of see the different paints I have. Really cool stuff. The Scream one, actually, like I said, even though it's weird that someone did a Scream one, I don't know when they did it. They could have done it forever ago. This game's been out for a while. Is that the fast pass lane? No, thank you. I'll be a pain in my own butt and just stop on the toll spot. Maybe. Yeah, just cruise up there. Real nice and easy. Pay it. Open it. Aw, man. This guy screwed up my timing. Oh, I'm gonna beat you out, you little Volvo truck, even though I'm in a Volvo. Yeah. I got something called cruise control. And I'm speeding. Until there. Now I'm not speeding. Right there. Alright, let's do it. See if I can get around this car too. Oh, you suck. You took too long. I meant to slow down. I meant to change lanes. Oh! There we go. Well, that was certainly as unprofessional as it gets. Kind of like my headlights still been on. But if anyone asks, I'm doing it for safety, so eat that. And I don't think they burn out, or if they do, I haven't figured that out yet. Yeah, cruising. Cruising on a Sunday morning with the chill stream. The chill stream. I can't give a number to this station because it's not real. www.mixer.com/Dano84. Check it out. It's my fake radio promo with my weird voice. And the good news is there's no one in here right now to laugh at me, so might get some laughs later. Might get some what are you thinkins later. But as of right now, nada. Of course. What a freaking speed trap, dude. I swear all these toll stations, or the majority of these toll stations, it's like a freaking speed trap. Cause they're telling me they got a camera out. Cool. Oh, I was gonna say, did they just play Shinedown twice in a row? But that was Seether and then Shinedown. Amateur hour here. Yeah, they're a freaking speed trap. You gotta drop zones so fast. Gotten smart. I've gotten savvy to their ways, but every once in a while it threatens me. Can you lift the gate? Oh my god. Oh my. Here's the problem with the toll gates. I got used to those fast pass lanes once I learned about them. Oh, I'm still speeding like crazy. I'm just gonna keep speeding because you know what? Right there, it's gonna not be speeding. Yeah, take that, toll booth. Cops. I didn't see any. Oh, I'm still speeding. Holy. There we go. Oh, shiza. Oh, hell. Oh. I screwed up my cruise control, getting all nervous. Where we go? There we go. Hell, I forgot what I was trying to say with their speed trap. Oh, I've gotten used to their little ways there, but they still catch me. I'm still trying to get a perfect run. Let me say this again, a perfect long run. When I first started, I don't know if it's a give me when you first start the game, if they're like, hey, it's cool, like you didn't exactly do what you're supposed to, but we're not going to count that. Since then, not one trip has gone by where I haven't had some sort of screwed up situation, whether it's not stopping at a light 100%, although I've got that one down pretty good because I made that mistake when I first started. I've gotten that one pretty good. I just stopped behind the light. Better safe than sorry. Majority of my incidents involve a car hitting into my trailer or into my truck. I know the last time I played, when I was talking about that one that I did for 2 hours, I think it was totally, I think it was the last time I played. It might have been the last time I streamed this. It was totally my fault. But I was in kind of the lane I'm in now, and I kind of needed to get off at the next exit, and I did not plan accordingly for that transition. And let's just say I zipped over, and I got off at the right exit, but the car behind me kind of ate the hell out of my trailer. Small damage, but that was, to me, small damage. I'm sure his car was screwed. I'm sure his insurance agent has contacted Dano Inc., and I'm sure we have paid out for that claim. At the time, it was only $400, which seemed relatively cheap for the damage I probably did to that dude's car. And then let's see, what's another thing? The speeding thing has got me. Oh man, I know that, I'm pretty sure this was offline. I was freaking hauling ass and hit I think it was a construction zone or something like that. Or coming into town, it was like a construction zone, so it slowed down and then sped up and then slowed down again. My goodness, I got like a $1,200 speeding fine. That was insane. That was me just not paying 100% attention to my speed and the speed limit. So the speeding has got me. This guy behind me is nervous. I think he thinks I'm gonna switch lanes, but that's not happening. I just drive like crap. So it's been my goal to have a perfect run without incident. So when I get to those toll booths and I have to stop on the dot and then they take forever to open the gate, like I'm so tempted to just barrel through there. But I kind of want to have a perfect run here. I may have already had one and just not paid attention to it. But I want to have another one if I haven't, because I don't remember the other one. Fair enough. That's a weird truck. No wonder why he was a little apprehensive of my driving. He wouldn't survive 2 seconds under my trailer. I know the last time on stream I damaged the trailer because I was getting funky with the cameras. And I was doing a little, I think it was a little 6 camera. No, it was a little 5 camera. No, it was a little 7 camera. I don't want to do it. This is where I learned my lesson. I'm about on a curve here. So no, had to be 8. It's the chase camera. Might be 4. I might have went way too far. But I was screwing around with the cameras because it was really cool just to see the chase camera. And I was on a straightaway. So I don't know how I lost control. Actually, you know what I could do is, yeah, there we go. It was 8. It was 8 camera. I was doing this move right here, and I was on a straightaway. But my goodness, like instantly, that sucker was whipping right back into the wall, whatever wall I was near, and that screwed me over on that one. So I'm trying to be smart and try to drive normal. But it is a really cool camera. Like, we can't debate the awesomeness of that camera right there. Look at that. As I drift over listlessly into that lane. Look, let's pretend I was switching lanes and everybody will just be like, oh, that's cool. He just doesn't know how to drive. The car behind me is like, what the hell anyways? So we'll come over here for a minute, let some of these guys pass. Because the other thing, of course, I learned is that the lane change, oh, I need a lane change soon anyways, it looks like. The lane changes are kind of wicked in here. I had to get used to those. Oh, it's not a lane change, it's a freaking toll booth again. It's a freaking speed trap again, let me tell you. See how ready for that crap I am, though? Can you give me a fast pass lane? Like, did we just get rid of those everywhere? Except for where I want to go? I bet you it's way over there. It is way over there. You know what? I'll make the sacrifice game. I'm pretty sure this is a fast pass lane. It says an X on it. Wouldn't it be funny if this lane was just closed? Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is where I screw up my perfect run. As my backing is atrocious, and the other hardship is trying to back without hitting anybody as they come into the toll booth. Stupid, stupid toll booth. Hey guys, don't make me amateur hour here. I can't even see what's going on anymore. Oh, looks like I'm playing the multiplayer. That's right, I've been watching multiplayer videos. I can see why they didn't initially include it. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna be able to whip this in here. No freaking way, man. I'm gonna hit something. Yeah, this is gonna screw up my. Oh, wait. Drift it. Oh my goodness. Oh, sweet sacrifices have been made. Let's go slow. Don't bring down your gate arm till I'm out. I think they did that one time and it screwed me over hard. All right. Oh, wow. I am if you're not impressed, or if you played this game and ever made that mistake and handled it better than I just did, congrats. However, I'm impressed with my own skill because I was pretty sure there was gonna be some damage there. Not blowing up my own ego, just stating facts here. All right, let's get back to cruising. Wow, I can't believe. Wow, I seriously can't believe I didn't damage the trailer in any way. That's just dumb luck on my part. Let's switch lanes. I don't trust these off ramps. How long do I got till I gotta sleep? 6 hours. We got a good amount of time. We're supposed to be there. Looks like 2000 hours. Ooh, yes, officer. Just cruising 10 miles below the speed limit. Don't worry about me. And speeding up to the max here. We got 2000. It's 8. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to sleep again. But we have Wednesday 5 a.m. So that's why accidents happen, because I could have swore everybody slowed down, and I could have swore that said I was speeding briefly for a hot minute. Now, of course, it's back to normal, and I just look like the jackhole that can't drive my truck. There we go, back there. I'll change the station. Let's go. I know what I want to do. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's try some old school hip. Let's see what's on the old school hip hop this morning. After this Wells Fargo ad, of course. There we go. Oh, really? Another freaking toll road. I don't even know why I sped up. Look at this punishment. And I still don't see a fast lane. Or a fast pass lane or whatever. Hate this road I'm on. Don't worry, I'm slowing down. I feel old that song is in the old school hip hop station. Because usually they play really old hip hop. I mean, they don't discriminate here, but I feel like that makes me feel really old, because I remember when that song was banging. And that was before it was in that Kevin Smith movie. Kevin Smith. No, Kevin James. Hitch. Will Smith. Kevin James. Hey, white car, don't hit me. This song makes sense, I guess, to be... yeah, I guess this song makes sense to be old school hip hop. For any young ones out here, Cash Money Records, where Lil Wayne started, if you don't know, which I'm sure everybody knows. Now that Lil Wayne's not important anymore. Got so much ice you can skate on it. When you see Cash Money, you know we stay close. Catch a girl down bad, you know we straight toast. I'm sure everybody knows that if they care about Lil Wayne. If Lil Wayne's relevant to anyone anymore. I haven't heard much from him lately. But he was definitely in Blang Blang. Every time I call around, they say they Blang Blang. This makes sense to be old school. There he is, right there. I think this one makes sense to be an old school hip hop. Early 2000s, but that Usher song was like 2010, I could have swear. I remember when these videos came out, like Lil Wayne, Cash Money Records. Obviously that was after Master P and No Limit. That was when the South started rising for the for hip hop. You had Outkast, which I didn't realize. I actually just watched a thing on the old tubes, the YouTubes the other day, that Outkast, I think it was the BET Awards when they won. I believe it was their debut album when they won like Best New Artist or something like that. It was kind of a thing because the East and the West Coast hip hop tensions were pretty severe, and then And then here comes a group from the South, where nobody really knew where anybody was down there, to win that album of the year. And then I think that's when in music it really started changing for the better, for a lot of reasons in some ways, because the East Coast West Coast tensions obviously got really out there. We lost Pac, we lost Biggie, and I'm sure there was numerous other people that may not have been high profile like those two guys. But I think when the South entered and things kind of cooled a little bit, obviously I think the BET thing when Outkast was there, Biggie was still around, but I think after everything it really cooled things off. But then it brought some new music for people to listen to, that brought some different sounds to the genre too. Because you had the South, you had the dirty South, as they ended up calling it. You had Outkast. Eventually, you got No Limit. It got bigger. You had Cash Money. Then you had who else am I trying to think of? I know I'm trying. Oh, Ludacris from the South, obviously, and then his Disturbing the Peace a little bit later. So you had all that, and then I think it really just opened up music in general. I don't know this song. I think it really opened up music in general to come from other places in the country too, because then eventually you had Saint Lunatics from, and Nelly from the Midwest. So I think people started paying attention to some of those outlier areas in the middle of the country that maybe got lost in the fold of the East Coast West Coast stuff. So definitely a interesting time period in music. And that was when I was really into hip hop and rap and stuff like that. So it's definitely cool to hear stuff from the South, kind of breaking the East-West movement and giving us something else to listen to. So, what the heck is this radio station? Yeah, no, and no. Let's see. So we screw up here. Can I do it? Oh, son of a... $52. The other one was like $7. These guys are raising the rates like crazy. Oh well. Oh well. We're not gonna tell anybody. Oh, come on, slow down, slow down. Speed right through that speed limit change. Take that, authority. Oh, it's my cruise at 78. Okay, it's sped up. Ooh. Alright, I should be coming into Germany right now. And of course I'm speeding right through the border crossing. Like somebody running from the law. That's some pretty cool border crossing. Clearly, I have never come this route. Because I don't think I've ever seen that. How much time do I got to sleep? 5 hours. I'm good. Come on, speed limit. I got the jam music going. Let's see if I don't wreck it this time. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's starting to drift. Oh yeah. Let's just pretend like we meant to do that. And then get right back to where I was. Oh, almost winged that white car too. Oh, that speed limit's gonna slow down, I know it. We're going into a rural area. Man, that chase camera looked hot for a second there. But man, I screwed that up. Oh, it's not slowing down. Wow. Let's kick that speed limit back up. I remember. I'll leave it there. I remember. Oh, he must be on a call. I remember when I was younger, because I grew up listening to rap and hip hop and stuff like that, I always tried to commit to memory like where people were from, like obviously the sounds too for the music, because I love music. I don't know, I probably said it before, and I have a degree in music, so it is what it is. But I actually would remember, like, obviously the easy ones: Dre, Snoop, West Coast; Jay-Z, Nas, East Coast; Tupac, West; Biggie, East. I would actually really commit to memory, like trying to remember. Oh, I think I gotta stay in this lane. Trying to remember where all the sounds came from and the style of each coast, because of how important I thought it was to, oh, okay, I can get over, to all the music. Like, I thought, oh crap, I gotta remember, like, hey, this is from this side, this is from that side, like there's a difference. And then when I started listening to rock, like, that habit was still in me to try to remember where a lot of bands came from. Like, that was gonna be important in the rock scene at all. I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, there is a style and a sound, I guess, to different coasts of music, but with rock, I don't really think there's as much of a differentiation. We'll call that a word. I believe I said it right. I don't think there's really much of a difference in the styles and where they come from. I think it's all pretty generalized. But I remember, like, one of the first bands, oh man, seriously, I just got in the middle and comfortable. One of the first bands that I started listening to when I started listening to rock, I mean, I grew up listening to some older rock, you know, like probably like a lot of people in my age group was growing up listening to. I listened to Cars, you know, Beach Boys. Like, I had a lot of classic old school stuff that I would listen to because my dad would play it. And so in Ozzy Osbourne, that was another one. He played a lot of rock, like 70s, 80s rock. And then some of the stations I listened to when I was little weren't just all hip hop and rap. Some of them were older or adult contemporary. So I knew of like Phil Collins and things like that. So I wasn't completely ignorant to rock. But when I really started listening to rock, one of the first bands I started listening to was Korn, because, and ironically enough, the new metal movement was perfect for converting a little hip hop head like myself to try something new like rock. And Korn, being the new metal and the rap rock, really, because that was when Follow the Leader came out, which that may date me, but there you go. That would have been just after my freshman year in high school. And I even remember, before I was listening to it, I remember the kids at school I was with having that album or seeing that album cover. And so Korn's Follow the Leader was the first rock album I bought, like newer rock album that really got me into rock. And then I had bought Busta Rhymes' Extinction Level Event, which had a song by Ozzy on it, which that kind of made it cool, because not only was I starting to listen to rock, but there was a song by Ozzy, somebody I knew, on a Busta Rhymes album, which that was dope. And then Rob Zombie's Hellbilly Deluxe. Those were the two rock albums I first bought, and I loved them. Like, I especially Follow the Leader. I actually still love Follow the Leader. That's an album that I can play from start to finish, and it's great. Let's turn that off. I think I know who that was. I think that was Macklemore. But that Korn album is still one I can play just from start to finish and enjoy every song on there. And I remember trying to remember like where everybody was from. Like, I was like, oh, Korn, Bakersfield, California. Okay, gotta remember that. And then and I think Rob Zombie, I don't think I ever committed to memory where he was from, because I think, and I had already heard of White Zombie too, so I kind of put two and two together there. But I think, yeah, I still don't know where Rob Zombie's from. Horrible, right? Because I never committed that one to memory. I don't know why that bus is waiting, man. Probably something I should be doing, but I'm just gonna continue on. I'm gonna carry on my wayward son. Oh, Kansas, another one I knew. Of course. I think when Disturbed came out, I think if I remember correctly, they're from Chicago. So that was another one I remembered. Lincoln Park. I know Chester's actually from Arizona, or was from Arizona, Tempe, I believe. And I think Lincoln Park itself formed in California, if I'm not mistaken. So like all those things that I thought I had to remember because I was listening to hip hop and because of the East Coast West Coast thing, and then later, as I said, when the South started doing the music, and then the map kind of expanded, which I still remembered where a lot of them were from, but I realized it's really not that important, because if it's good, just listen to it. Who cares where it's from or which side? I mean, there's a style you can like, but I mean, really, who cares where it originated? If it's good, then just jam it, you know? I can't believe I never... I'm gonna look that up. This is a nerdy fact about me. I'm gonna end up looking up where Rob Zombie originates from now, because now they talked about it, I'm kind of curious. We'll find that info out offline. And that'll be one of those little facts that I probably remember but have no use for later. There's a ton of them in the noggin, so what's another one to add to that? How much time do I have before I sleep while I drift? All right, 2.5 hours. All right. So we'll skip this one. Yeah, we'll skip this rest area. And we'll hit, I'm sure there has to be another one up there. We'll hit the next one probably. I have until Wednesday at 5:30 a.m. and we're at 7 hours of driving left. At noon. I should... You know what? I'll be able to make it because I have till 9 a.m. as well. So if I take a break... I'll have to make sure I stay on as long as I can. I guess it doesn't matter because when I start my break just means I'll be on the road equidistantly from the time whether I drive there or not. But I want to make sure I have 10 hours. I got, okay, I have 7 hours to get there. So I'll have to take a break and then probably drive obviously straight there. But I should be able to do it in the next section of driving and hopefully not get slowed down too much. It's definitely looking like I'm going to be tight. But it's definitely looking like I should have taken my break first, then went to go pick up a load. But, you know, sometimes, as I say, it's amateur hour here, so we'll just make do and see what happens. I know I've got some perks on for getting just in time and things like that. I think there's an achievement for getting a load to its destination with only a half hour left, or a half hour before it's expected. So I don't know if that's the 5:30 time in this case, or if that would be the 9:40 time, basically if I needed to be there by 5, or if I needed to be there by 9:10. So I'm not sure how that works, but who knows? If I nail that achievement for doing that at this time, then I won't complain about that at all. What I do know is at this point, knock on wood wherever you're at, because I have no wood around me, I have not incurred any fines for doing anything stupid yet. So far so good. We're almost there. We'll see though, as I almost drift into a car. The day is still young. Hour and a half. I know I played... There's the first yawn. So we'll stop at the next rest area. I know the last time I played, I literally... I had to deviate from my path because the rest area that was coming up was off a... Oh yeah, I think there's one up there, it looks like. Was off my path. So I actually had to get off the freeway, deviate, which was cool, at least to learn that it'll reset your directions. And I think it actually added an hour, but I think I made up for it on the back road. But I did get stuck behind people. Like, I did get stuck behind, I think it was like 4 trucks and a stupid car. And it was hell, because it was nighttime. and it was like a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit on the road, or 50-kilometer, because I forgot we're playing in kilometers. It was like 50-kilometer-an-hour or 60-kilometer, and I was stuck behind all those guys, and they kept stopping. Eventually, they turned off, and I was stuck with just one, I believe it was the one truck, for a while longer, and then he veered off, and then that was perfect. I could zip ahead. But my goodness, I lied, it was only a mile marker. But I got down to like 5 minutes, I think, or 3 minutes left on my rest, so that was like pretty critical that I stopped. I know my guy's eyes started to close once, so hopefully we don't run into that drama. I don't know, I actually don't know what happens if you go over your clock too far. I don't know if your guy just passes out and you end up getting screwed, or if you can just stop anywhere. I don't know how that works. I really don't want to find that out. Because I know in real life that's not good. I'm really not seeing a rest area coming up either, which is not good. All right, I'm gonna hope that that's a garage for sale. Ah, damn it. We'll see how far I can get. I don't want to have to get off the main road here to find a rest stop, but I may have to. No. Don't come up here, white car. I'm falling asleep. This was what I was doing last time too. It's literally like, okay, 45 minutes. How far can I get in 45 minutes? I don't know how much time I have to get anywhere. This is why I was trying to figure out how much time it takes in game versus real life too, so I knew how much time I could kind of estimate in my head real time, so that way I would know, like, okay, I'm gonna be needing to sleep in the next 20 minutes or whatever, because this is not good. I'm gonna have to just get off the highway there, I think, and then just go back, because I only have, what, a half hour? Yeah, I only have a half hour, so I'm gonna have to just, oh, seriously, there's one right there. I don't know, you guys should be able to see it. It's on the corner of the map where that gas station's at. I don't know if I can make that jump in a half hour though. Let's see how long it takes me to get to that. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off the freeway, because there's no way. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to make that. Alright, let's prepare to exit. I wish you could sleep anywhere. I mean, I know semis can't sleep anywhere, really, if we're being honest. I mean, for sake of realism, I know they can't just pull over wherever the heck they want, but a lot of times they could pull off the freeway and just sleep on the off-ramp. They're not supposed to do that in a lot of places either, but they can totally do that. We, on the other hand, cannot. Yeah, see, I had 10 minutes left. I'm kind of hosed here. So let's deviate a little bit, because at least there's a garage, which means there's likely a hotel here. And I'm gonna end up knocking a little bit of 5 minutes. I'm gonna end up knocking a little bit of time off my final, but I mean, as we can see, I'm clearly, yeah, I know I should find a place to rest. Oh, don't start closing your eyes just yet. Come on, give me a little window here. Give me some time. Give me some time. Let me get these forklifts to a rest stop. Don't you worry. How do I do this? Okay, I gotta go straight. I gotta just ignore the map quest here for a second. Yes. Alright. And then it looks like it will get me back to the freeway anyway, so not too shabby. Yep, there's a rest stop right ahead. What sucks? Let's be real for a second. Oh, I can pull right out too. Awesome. I love it. There's a rest stop up here, but I have a feeling I already know what I'm going to end up doing. And if it's a hotel, I'm going to end up pulling in an impossible situation that's going to make it difficult to get out. But we'll see what happens on the lay of the land up here. Ooh, can I get in? Yeah. I know I'm getting tired. Come on, come on, come on. Don't do this to me. Okay, I see the hotel over there. Let's go. Alright, let's take this in. Kind of come wide. Here's what sucks, is that getting into this parking lot is going to be okay, but getting out of it might be a pain in the butt. Yes, maybe. And we'll see. I'm going to try to pull in as straight as possible. There's like 3 other resting places. I totally probably could have got into easier. Whatever. Whatever. We didn't wreck our truck, so that's a bonus. Alright. What are we looking at on time? 5:30. Ooh, and I'm gonna get there just in time too. Alright. Let's see how I want to do this. My backing, for anyone keeping track, is kind of atrocious. So we'll see. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna call the Dano easy backing move. It's called turning around. It's almost like they knew people might use this option here. Cause it, cause it's almost able to be done. Ooh, that's quite turnited. Alright, let's see. Ooh, look at that smoothness. Like I meant to do that. I kinda did, but I didn't think it would turn out so good. Alright, let's wait for this guy. I think I got my headlights on, yeah. Let's wait for this guy, because last thing I want to do is run into a truck. I'm doing so well. We've knocked on our wood. We have not jinxed me. Let's see if I can pull out here like a real human without damaging my truck. There we go. Woo! It's like I'm actually figuring out this game. Alright, let's roll. Let's roll. Let's get out of this little... Let's get out of this little 2-car town. I mean, bonus, we're discovering a little bit of it, so, you know, there's that. We can take our small accomplishment as I edge my trailer into that other truck. That's what he gets for taking so long. For being so selfish. It does look like we're gonna head back to the freeway, so that's a plus. And given the time frame that it's given me, I've got plenty of time obviously to get there. It says by 5:30. That'll put us there just before 5:30. So I guess if we were gonna learn if that achievement is possible through the expected time and the first part of that, then this might be when we'll figure that out. So we'll see. Like I said, my bigger goal is just getting there without occurring any undue damages from driving like a clown. So we'll make sure that goes down. Let's change that. Let's try light 90s. Man, my lights are not that bright. I could totally turn on my headlamps, but I think everybody flashes their lights at you if you turn on your headlights or your headlamps or your brighter lights. I really just don't want that drama right now. You know, I barely made it to the hotel to sleep. Just want to get there. I just want to kick this bad boy into full speed and get to where I'm going. Yeah. My centering's off a little bit. There we go. I'm not digging that song. Let's go Awesome 80s. Ah, I know, that's a fast car song. I'm good. Go classic hits. I knew I wasn't gonna be lucky enough not to hit a commercial on that Switch. You know what sucks? I bet I'm gonna see. Yeah, I was about to say I'm betting I'm seeing rest stations every couple miles now. Now that I don't need one. Thanks, game. What I have noticed that's really cool is kind of, I don't know how random it is. It seems like it's random, but the little things that are going on in the world when you're on the freeway, like I've seen it twice now actually, but the first one I saw I was like, oh, that's awesome. There was like a little Cessna had crashed on the freeway, so traffic was being shifted over a lane so they could take care of the Cessna. That was really cool. Like I was like, oh, that kind of stuff happens here too. So I don't know, I'm sure it doesn't happen in real time. Like I'm sure if I was driving right now, one wouldn't just come down, because that would be pretty catastrophic for me. But I thought it was cool to see stuff like that you pass. Like I said, I don't know if it's randomly or if it's programmed in certain section of the highways. I would think it's random, but I don't know. And it was just cool because I was like, oh, it's like real life. And then there's certain areas that you get to. I'm pretty sure one of the roads I'd already been on, but the next time I went through it, there was some construction. So I'm not sure if that's random either. Like right here, I haven't been through here, so I don't know if that's normal. But I mean, obviously there's probably some sections that when they created this map were under construction, so that would make sense that they would be under construction in the game too. However, if that's random, that's definitely like a cool thing too, that like you might pass a road once and then the next time you pass it, they might be working on fixing it. I think one of the spots that kind of was like, whoa, was going into a tunnel. And that's one where I think I had already been through the tunnel. I could be wrong, but I was going into the tunnel and they actually had diverted traffic over to the other 2 lanes and split that into one, you know, a one way. And we had to drive through the majority of the tunnel that way. So I thought that was really cool. It's little things like that that stand out to make something really cool, because that's what that kind of stuff happens in the real world. So it's pretty cool when you can play a game that emulates that and adds that into the realism of the game itself. But the only thing is, like I said, I don't know if it's random. I would assume they're random because that would keep it fresh and mix it up. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna look into that at some point. I guess I can turn my wipers off. Again, amateur hour. I don't even remember when I turned them on. But I know it's been a minute because it's clearly not raining anymore. See if I can not yeah. I don't want to screw that up, but man, that looks cool. I don't want to drift. I don't want to drift. Oh, that was a pretty straight line. I'm getting the hang of this game. You think you've beaten me, but I'm getting the hang of you. Got my fresh tunes from the 80s, so not so fresh anymore, but got my fresh tunes going. Well, that was the end of that one. It's just total driving music. Was everybody going faster than me? Oh, yeah. I think they can go 10 miles faster than me. They're just blowing by me. We got about an hour and a half. All right, she made some money. Ooh, look at that. She made 2,800 this time, so definitely, hopefully, stepping up to make some more money. I don't know how. I would assume the driver management part is if you leave it on balanced, I think it kind of like slowly attributes everything and then levels her up evenly. I set it to long distance because even for me, the smart money was to add the long distance runs, so that way you can make more money for your time playing. I mean, it's cool to do short runs, which I thought I was going to do on this one, but the real money is in the long distance ones. Like the one I did before, you know, offline that I mentioned was like 66 grand because of all the bonuses I have, and it's because my long distance is all the way up to all 6 slots full. So I set her to long distance so that way she can make those long distance runs, but I don't know how that affects her job search, or if it affects it, or if really the job search just comes down to her skills overall versus other opportunities in the area. I'm not sure how that equation works out, because there's been, I know the first couple times, we've probably seen it on the worksheet too, but I was kind of passing through it really quick. There was definitely a few times where she just went out and did nothing. Like she went and looked for a job, couldn't find one, so I paid for the maintenance and the gas, but that was it. And even I know during this run I at least saw one scroll down there where she didn't find anything. So I don't know if that's affected by job level or skill level, I mean, or if it's just the random luck of they get a job or they don't get a job. I don't know how that works. I don't know if she becomes, like right now I'm a 5-star driver. You wouldn't believe it by some of the stuff I pull, but I don't know if that affects her ability to gain jobs. Like I don't know if she's a 5-star driver, if that would increase the amount of jobs she gets, but I figured if nothing else, if I increase her long driving stat first, she can go on those longer runs that pay better and make more money in the long run to start, or at least faster, and then probably work on, I don't know, I feel like I probably work on eco driving, or maybe the other category is the high value. I think that's what I worked on. I kind of balanced it out because I thought eventually I saved the eco driving until I really started, until I got my own truck. Now I'm kind of putting stats into that because obviously if you're saving money, or if you're driving, you know, you're going to save money on the fuel. Although, to be fair, I did watch a few videos where they said that wasn't one to really need to focus on. And in my own experience, I mean, I think I'm at level 3. I think I'm 3rd level perk on that one. The fuel isn't that much. Like overall, I'm not spending a butt ton on fuel. I think I'm spending 12. Well, I think the last time I filled up was 400 or 500, but that was from half because I try to keep it kind of full. But I mean, I'm not hemorrhaging money due to fuel costs. So I don't know if that's really a tree that I need to focus on for the long run, or if I should just focus towards other things. I probably will focus towards other things, just because at this point, if I do one long run, I mean, if we factor in or just look at it as gas, I mean, if I do a 60 grand run, that's a ton of gas tanks I can fill up. And so even with my driver, if we use my driver making, what was it, like 2,700 or whatever, if we use that, I mean, that's at least gas for me and her just for the one runs that we're on. So I don't really know if I need to focus on the eco driving with her. I'll probably focus on the high value cargo, and then if I can give her the, I was gonna call them the dangerous runs, but like the hazmat runs or the special runs, if I can focus on that, that seems like it'd be more lucrative overall to steer it that direction. So I'll probably end up doing that. Let's get over, I think I'm gonna need to make a right turn maybe. So yeah, that might be the direction I steer her, but we'll find out. We will definitely find out. I'm definitely nearing the end of my trip. It says I'll be there at 4:32 and it's 4:24, so we are definitely close. Thank goodness. And we do have a garage here. I thought about buying another garage. That seemed silly, since I just got my first one and it's not fully staffed. I also considered using what money I had to buy another truck and hire another employee, because I mean, why not double down on my income? But honestly, I think the more important thing would be to pay off the loan and then I honestly just need to make a few long hauls and I can make the money to afford the truck, to afford the other employee pretty quickly. That's gonna take a vape, but you know what? Let's make sure we don't tarnish my record that I've worked so hard to stay clean with. Ugh. Holy crap, that looked half professional. I would have said clip that, but we're already saving this for later. Oh, slow down. I don't want a speeding ticket. Let's set that cruise control. Done so well so far. So the downside to this is I made it there faster than within the half-hour time frame. Yeah, because now I'm closer to 4:30 than I was closer to 5. I guess this is gonna sound like really cheating, but I guess what I could do would be to wait and then not deliver until that literal last half hour. That's probably the easiest way to get that achievement without really just kind of stumbling on it. So I mean, but I really don't want to do that. I mean, to be fair, I'd rather just do it the right way. Ooh, don't hit the cop. That would screw up my run too. So what I'll do is after this, I'll actually go to, I think I can repair my truck. Yeah, I got 2%. I'll go to, hold on car, I'm going. I'll go to repair my truck so we can look at some of the paint jobs and see what's available. And then, yeah, that's right. I'm going to take up all this. Don't even try to come over. I got to park my truck. Ooh, don't cut it too sharp. Ooh, oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, can I line it up too? Oh, I was going to try to go so fast, but I need to slow down. Ooh, skills to pay the bills right there with no loss in money. Got the urgent bonus, got the high value cargo, got the long distance, got the proficiency, and the base reward. All right, I'm a professional. That's right. Oh, so I guess I'm on the 4th tier of my eco driving, my just in time. I think I just barely turned that on, or I had that on. Maybe I had that on for a little bit, but I just haven't made one. So that one finally paid off. High value cargo. See, like that one, it seems like it's worth it because you're getting the higher rewards. I did add one of these ADR. There we go. That's what that's called. I did add one of those so I can take explosives, but I want to make sure I can drive decently. But if a load comes up, you know, I'll probably end up taking it. So I don't want to take fragile cargo just yet. I'm still a little weird behind the wheel. So let's just bump up that high value cargo and let's switch my radio station. Soul, Kickin' Country, Energy, Vibe of Vegas. Halloween has some really cool music. Let's check that out. Let's go real quick before I bounce. It looks like we haven't opened that up anyways over there, so this will be perfect. Perfect screwing around time. Let's go over to that. Okay, we're good. I keep forgetting I have that mirror right there on the right side that shows me the back side, but you know, that's what happens. We'll go down here to this mechanic and take a look at the paint jobs possible, and then I'll probably cut for now for a while till tonight. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna play tonight. I finished Lucius the other day, so I'm looking to maybe start the second one. I still need to finish Observer, so that one's definitely possibly on the agenda for tonight. Lucius 2, I might start into that. Is this a dealer? Oh, it's a dealer. All right. I haven't discovered this one before. Lucius 2 is on the agenda. Possibly. And then I got a slew of other games that I've kind of started and haven't gone back to. House Flipper, of course, and it's a long stream, but House Flipper, PC Building Simulator, I want to do a few of those. So I got a ton of stuff I need to look at doing, but we'll figure that out tonight because I like to figure it out right before I'm going to stream. So let's fix my truck. We'll throw those pennies at the repair. Let's see what we got for upgrades. Probably nothing, but what I wanted to look at was paint. So, see if I can do it without screwing it up. So I've got the cool Halloween ones. I guess I should start at the top. So you got the Halloween pumpkin, the crying wolf, the fallen angel, which is one I like, the spider web, malevolent moon. This was actually another option I was looking at, the flaming dragon. I like this paranormal activity one. It's actually really cool too. The thing that sucks is that I don't have skirts. The skirts actually extend some of the designs, and I don't have any skirts right now, and I think it's because of the axle base I chose, which I think I already talked about that, but now I'm actually showing you. The Grim Reaper, this was also another cool one that I might switch to at some point, but I do kind of like this one. I like the way it makes the truck look, but honestly, we were talking about the Grim Reaper because that's pretty sick looking. So this looks like one that I just got to. So it's smoke puffs, water surge, it's pretty cool looking, blazing fire, magma heat. I think this is the elements one or whatever. This one's pretty rad too. And another one, it looks like human spirit. I didn't realize this one was in there, so that one looks all right. Berlin, so this would be the Germany pack right here that I got, represent. I guess this one came with the France pack, it looks like. We've got an Irish flag, German flag ribbon. Okay, just nice little ribbon. Now we got some Irish jobs for the other half of my nationality, and we're into the Romanian paint jobs here. Mascati, the Romanian flag. Now this is the one I have on the other one, and it's missing the skirt. Yeah, it's missing the skirt, so you can't really see that there would be the red drag on down there for the other color of the flag. This one's a pretty cool one. I might do for the other one. Sade, I'm not sure. These might be the normal ones that are available. I've never even looked at all the normal ones. Those might be with, oh, this is probably with the big pack. I got the heavy duty pack. Blade, tribal, I'm not sure. These might be standard ones here. Let's go back upward. See what else I might be missing. Oh yeah, okay, so here's the ones that were in the workshop. This one is right here, this Romanian variant here, and this one looks really cool. I actually like this one just because of the splash and everything like that. That's very nice, very nice. Here's another, the simple ones. I think these are from the packs that I got, the simple versions of those. Custom color, Black Knight. So I don't see the Scream one, so I'm not sure if that one didn't load in or if that's later. I'm sure that should be in here somewhere, but I don't know where that's at. So let's go back to our default here. Yeah, I didn't screw it up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why that one didn't show up, but those are all the DLCs I got. That'll make it easier too. Those are all the DLCs I got. So you got your Irish paint, Romanian, the France. That's the one I was thinking of. Romania DLC mod. I don't know where that Scream one is though. It should be turned on, but I might have to. I might just leave that for the next one. All my lights on, because you know that's not too excessive. But yeah, so there we go. I did finalize the design for the tires and the lugs and stuff. So I got the runner tires with the, I just stuck with the orange paint. The orange looked really cool. That is one thing I can check out while I'm here. I did want to, I already checked the chassis when I bought her truck. There's really no upgrade for that or reason to upgrade that. But I do want to see, no, okay, there's not a better tire either. I got these runner tires. That seems to be the best ones I can get right now, and I don't think there'll be a different one. So I got everything the way I want it pretty much on this truck. So basically what I'll end up doing, oh, is this a better engine? Oh, that's gonna increase a lot. Uneven terrain, heavy cargo, normal cargo. Yeah, I kind of like that maneuverability too. That's really why I chose that other engine. Yeah, let's confirm that. Yeah, buddy, we just on the spot decided to put a new engine in there. This thing's gonna be a little beast, dude. Let's get them lights on. Let's disengage that parking brake. Ooh, I like it. All right. Let's be mature adults, and oh, you know what? Let's go over and find. We'll go over to. Let's go discover that hotel real quick, and then I think I'm gonna end it there. But I want to discover more of this map. Ooh, that was a nice upgrade. That was worth it. So far, so good. What I'll do is I'll go park at the hotel, and I think I'll go. I don't know how to get into that hotel. I don't know if I'm not even paying attention to the lights gonna go over. There it goes. Oh, this feels nice. That's got a nice pickup to it. Alright, I don't know if I can get into the hotel on this road. Yeah, I have to be on this road. It's probably a left turn into there. So we'll get into the hotel there. But then I'll be back. I can't believe there was a better engine. That's kind of awesome. Currently I have no delivery jobs because I'm a slacker. It's okay, I'm going to sleep. Not that I need it. I've got 6 hours on my clock, but you know what? Why not? I got money, I'm ahead on my loans. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, watch me just whip this sucker in there. Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's a garage to buy. All right, no worries. The hotel's across the street. I don't even own this garage, and I imagine it's like 180. So I don't want to buy it because, like I said, I want to pay the loan off first. Yeah, there's the hotel. Just wait for these guys. Like I said, sometimes it's amateur hour with Daniel. But that's what you get, you know. Get the real deal. There's no faking it here. Unless I'm playing Lucius and having to look up how to play that game. But even then, I don't lie about it. Alright, well that's cool. We needed to discover that anyways, and now we discovered this. So it's like, hey, win-win. Let me try to look like a professional. See if I can back this sucker into a spot. Instead of always being like the guy that can't pull into a spot properly. Yeah, I don't want to turn my engine off just yet. Hold on. Hold on, game. I wanna back next to my buddy here. And I don't have a trailer, so this should be a million times easier. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Backing it in, backing it in. There we go. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's the way it's done right there. Oh, I could have parked anywhere? Well, it's a letdown. Yeah, right? Oh, my favorite weather too. Awesome. All right, cool. Well, for now, we're gonna stop it there, saving the game. And like I said, we will be back this evening with another game, possibly. Well, not possibly, for sure with another game. I wouldn't just come back and sit and do nothing. But we'll be back this evening and we'll see what I'm gonna play. I'm not sure yet what's on the agenda. Like I said, it's gonna be something scary, hopefully. But if you watched, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Later.